My name is Hannah, and I graduated from the University of California, Los Angeles with a Bachelor of Science in Neuroscience. In addition to wanting to pursue a career in medicine, I'm passionate about teaching and science education for students of all ages. I love supporting students because I hope to empower them with skills and knowledge to help them achieve their academic and career goals. I started tutoring in high school and have been part of various teaching experiences throughout college as well. And after graduating, I taught elementary school students STEM topics. I wanted to become a tutor because I love supporting students in their academic journeys, especially in the MCAT. I really aim to personalize my study plans and my tutoring sessions to student needs, focusing on what weak areas they have and solidifying those strengths. I really strive to let the student drive the course of the sessions, focusing on the questions they have, the topics that they want to focus on, and letting them sort of drive the course while also being mindful of our broader goals and the test date. I aim to provide a balance of both flexibility and structure so that the student feels like they have agency over their tutoring and studying sessions, but also support from me and feedback from me whenever they want. I think one of my greatest strengths as a tutor is being able to break down complex topics into really easy, understandable ways. I love doing this with diagrams, with visuals, with easy to understand analogies, and doing practice problems as well. I think in this way, it helps students understand things that maybe they only vaguely understood before, and it really solidifies those topics. I also really prioritize forming a personable rapport with my students, getting to know them outside of the MCAT and academics so that we can have easy conversations and so that they feel comfortable letting me know their struggles, where they succeed in, and how I can better serve them ultimately. In my past experiences, I've had the opportunity to work with diverse student populations, including neurodivergent students and dual language learners for various STEM and reading topics, helping them improve on their weak points and really getting them to a point where they feel comfortable and confident in those academic topics. For my own MCAT experience, I was able to achieve a final score of 526. I know the types of study strategies and the emotional support that can really help a student during this process. And so I hope to implement those with the students I tutor and help you achieve your score that you want. I think a big part of being successful in the MCAT is doing practice problems and reviewing them really thoroughly, spending almost as much time taking the test problems or the practice problems as much as reviewing them to ensure that you truly understand the concepts and also what kind of strategies work for the different question types and the sections as well. Spending this time can be a little bit tedious, but ultimately it really helps you understand your timing, your flow, and the topics that you need to focus on or the topics that you are really confident in. Another part that I think is really key to success in the MCAT is spaced repetition in your studying. So this often takes form in flashcards, but it can be done also in a multitude of ways. By having spaced repetition of concepts, you're able to be tested over a long study time on various topics because there's so much to cover. So make sure that you're, always kept at a certain level of the things you know, but also introducing new topics. And by doing this, you'll feel really comfortable on the test day because you have, spent so much time studying and spacing out those concepts, but also always being reinforced. As someone who's gone through the Premed and MCAT process and definitely benefited from the help and insight of others, I really hope to pay this forward and support my peers and other students who are currently in this process. It can be a really challenging journey, and I want to be there to support you. I want to be your tutor who can provide concrete support and study plans and content review, but also your cheerleader, set you up for success. Be there for emotional support and help you out during the tough times. I really hope to do this and also collaborate with you and make sure that our study plans that we create moving forward feel comfortable for you and help you achieve your score that you want.